Hey guys, Shrees here from Pieces Calligraphy. In this video, we're going to talk about transitioning from thick to thin strokes. In previous videos, you've watched me go over how to hold the brush pen, how to hold it at an angle, and face it in the right direction. And if you haven't seen those videos, I definitely recommend to go back and check them out because it's really crucial that before you start writing, you're gripping the pen and holding it properly so that you're set up for success. You don't want to be starting out in a bad position because then everything I tell you after this is going to be that much more difficult. So once you've gotten to know your pen and you're holding it comfortably and you know how it works, then we can talk about the thick to thin strokes. I have here a couple of underturned strokes, and I want to focus on this first one. The underturned stroke is when you start from full pressure up top, and then as you gradually reach the baseline of your page, you start to release pressure and lighten up the pressure. And then as you can see, it gradually becomes a thin line. And this isn't a perfect stroke, but it's for demonstration purposes. And I placed an arrow where you want to focus the start of the transition. So this transition I'm talking about is from thick to thin, right? So once you're holding the pen comfortably and you're doing your thick strokes down, you'll want to keep an eye on your baseline, and before you reach it, you're going to start lifting up and putting less pressure. You're still touching your pen to your page, but you're not pressing down as forcefully. So I'm going to try and go slow because you should go slow too. You shouldn't rush through these because you'll miss out on finding the sweet spot of your pen and really understanding when to start transitioning. So I'm starting from thick, pressing down full force, and then I start to lift up slowly. And by the time I hit my baseline, I want to actually be at the lightest pressure I have on my pen. And remember, don't worry about a hairline. I mean, these are not hairlines clearly, but they are very drastically different from my thick stroke, and that is what you should aim for right now, especially in the beginning and depending on the pen you're using. You don't want to feel like you need the hairline. You just care about going from thick to thin, and this is what we're focusing on right here, this transition. So full pressure, thick, and lighten up to thin, and then you have a thin stroke up. And it's tempting to just rush through these drills and just right away, but you really want to slow down and focus on when you start to transition, and then maintaining the light pressure so that you have a consistent light line going up. So that is just a quick overview on the thick to thin stroke. I wanted to just start out with a basic overview because I think this is a really crucial concept that a lot of you have been struggling with, and I want to help you slowly walk through it so you're not wasting time rushing through your writing, and make sure that you're setting up yourself with the basics and the foundation to be able to eventually increase your speed and write faster and more consistently. So I hope you like this overview, and let me know below if this made sense, if you have any questions, or what you'd like to see next time. We're going to be focusing on thick and thin strokes for a couple of weeks, so I'd love to hear what you think. And be sure to follow me on my blog at piecescalligraphy.com. I post every Sunday. And you can also follow me for my latest work on Instagram at Pieces Calligraphy. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.